Welcome back into game night. Earlier today, I got a chance to catch up with Tyler Adams, the midfielder for the U.S. men's national team. An unfortunate loss for them to Belgium in the World Cup 4-1. But he's partnered up with Allstate and the U.S. Soccer Foundation in helping grow the sport of soccer across the U.S. I got a chance to talk to him about the World Cup and about that as well.
This is a partnership that we started about 3 years ago now, in the lead up to the World Cup, opening 3 mini pitches before the World Cup. So we did Philly, we did Detroit, and then today we opened up in South Fulton in Atlanta. But it's been amazing working with them. I think that to work with partners that kind of share that same ambition as you of wanting to grow the sport, give back to underserved communities is rare. And I've definitely found that in Allstate and U.S. Soccer Foundation. So I'm thankful to be here today. It was fun watching those kids have a smile on their face here in Atlanta. Seeing that they have a new resource to be able to go out and play whenever they want is really, really special.
I feel like we say this every time the World Cup is being played every 4 years, right? That there's bigger, larger interest in the sport. How much do you think that effect will happen this time, especially with the fact that it was hosted in North America and all of that stuff? How much will that help?
Yeah, I think people asked me that after we played in Qatar in 2022, and I just said I don't necessarily feel the support because we weren't around it. We were so far removed in a completely different country. The support we had at the games was good, but it wasn't great. Whereas now going to these games and walking around towns and even after kind of all the dust has settled, still getting recognized and people supporting you and saying, "Wow, what a World Cup!" All these things. Now I feel the energy and the support, and I think that it's going to last. I want it to last. I hope that U.S. Soccer capitalizes on this support, this growing support. It feels like of having young kids, younger fans really want to support the game, because it feels different. It just feels different. Doing it on home soil, looking into the stands, seeing your jerseys around, everyone rocking the red and white stripes or the blue stars that we had jerseys. Was so special. Singing after the games together, singing the national anthems. Like there was just more substance to it. Yeah, and I hope it sticks.
What do you think it will take for it to truly latch on? I mean, the US is so hard because we have the 4 major sports, quote unquote, et cetera, right? So there's so many options for kids. So what needs to be done at that youth level to get to where you're at?
Yeah, I think it's just giving more kids more opportunities, and everyone wants it to happen overnight and thinks there's one thing that's gonna switch the way that the game kind of grows. But the truth is, I've played in Europe now for the past 8 years, and that's the religion. Like growing up playing soccer, that's what you do. And if you don't make it, then you find something else to do. Whereas in the U.S., there's so much room for opportunity. So many kids can mix and mingle and try different sports at different ages, and whatever they like, they follow. So it's just giving these kids more opportunities. And I don't know the exact answer for that, but doing things kind of like we're doing and, putting mini pitches in places and whatever, like that's just trying to fill the small pockets of the huge country that we live in, to get more young kids playing the game. So it feels like every young kid at one point or another in their life played soccer. But sometimes they give it up. Sometimes they end up playing a different sport, whatever it may be. Now it's a matter, like you just said, trying to get everyone to latch on and stay with it.
I want to ask you a little bit about the World Cup. Obviously, Spain, they win for the second time in the country's history. They were so dominant during the World Cup. They end up beating Messi in Argentina. What did you see out of Spain during this tournament?
Oh, they were incredible. I mean, that's one of the best teams to ever win a World Cup for sure in terms of the goals they scored, the amount of goals they conceded. I think they've only conceded 1 goal or something throughout the tournament, which is absolutely ridiculous. One of my close friends that I played with, Donny Olmo, played a huge part in their success. So I was happy to see him win. But they were just fun to watch, and I think that's cool for a spectator, to see a team that plays such quality football win at the end of the day, because it just goes to show that you can win playing really, really good football.
I know it was a tough out for you guys losing to Belgium there at the end. But what did you take away from the tournament and what did you take away from that match just overall?
Yeah, I mean that one stung a lot. I think to go out the way that we did was unprecedented. I think there was probably things that we we could have managed differently and done better. But that's a sport that we play. You got to win together, you got to lose together, and that's the camaraderie of our team. So, um, you know, that being said, maybe on a different day we come out victorious and we continue our journey. But after it's all settled, I think that there's so many amazing moments that will last a lifetime that I created this summer, just for me personally and in my career. And I'm just thankful for the opportunity from the coaching staff, thankful for my teammates believing in me, and vice versa. So it was an amazing opportunity.
I got one more for you. I'm here in DC. Infantino came out during the draw and said every game was going to be a Super Bowl. What was your favorite
Mhm.
moment from the World Cup?
Probably after the game against Australia that we won 2-0. You know, the celebrations of that game. I think everyone walking around singing Country Roads after the game, like that was just a really special moment. And I think that was also a moment where fans were like, this team is relatable. Like we're singing Country Roads out here after a soccer game. Like this is something I can get up for. And yeah, it felt amazing in that moment. That's for sure.